Have you ever wondered why everyone except you is moving on? I attend courses, read books, listen to CDs, yet I am still not living the life I want to live and I'm unhappy with the life I have. How can I have the life I want to have? This is a surprisingly common dilemma. There are many people out there who could be called seminar junkies. They go from course to course, book to book, guru to guru, desperately seeking answers, yet never finding them. They watch the people around them have magical transformations in their lives, and feel frustrated and resentful that they are not getting the same results. These people typically continue to attend course after course until eventually they give up and live a life of quiet desperation. Now, I'm going to share a huge secret with you, though you have to promise not to tell everyone else, because otherwise all these people who make their living from self-help seminars and books will get very upset at me for sharing this secret. The majority of people who attend self-help seminars, read the books, listen to the CDs are all desperately looking for someone else to change their lives. They refuse to take responsibility for their lives and firmly believe that the only way they can change is if some guru waves their magic wand and blesses them. Then, and only then, will they have permission, and the ability, to change. Here's a news flash. No guru, no self-help book, no seminar, no CD is going to change your life. The only way you are going to change your life is if you decide to change it. You can attend the courses, listen to CDs and read the books, but if you are not willing to take responsibility for what you have in your life and accept your own power and ability to change it, you are never going to get the changes you want. That's right. You'll just stay the same. People are far too willing in today's society to give away their personal power and responsibility for their lives. They are always jumping from diet to diet or from health fad to health fad or whatever, hoping that one of them will actually make a difference for them. If you want to change your life, you need to follow these 5 steps. Make a decision right now that you are going to change your life. There are many different ways to do this, and you can learn a number of motivational techniques from some online courses. Ensure it's the right course for you. Take responsibility for everything that is in your life, no matter how good or bad. You created and accepted it into your life, and as such, you can change it. Decide what you do want in your life, what you are going to accept and what you are not going to accept. If you don't know what you want, look at what you don't want, and the opposite of that is what you want. Decide on who and what you want to be. Create an action plan for change. Create a plan for how you are going to make these changes. And the most important step of all, do it. That's right, do it and make the changes. This is the step that separates the achievers and successful people from the dreamers living a life of mediocrity. If you have been attending all these seminars, reading these books and you still haven't managed to change your life, then look inside yourself and ask this question. Am I taking responsibility for changing my life? If the answer is no, then take responsibility and start changing your life today. Whether you work with someone else, or you work with me, take responsibility and use the knowledge of the gurus and the courses and the books and implement them into your life and create the life of your dreams, the life you deserve. You can wait until eternity for someone else to make the changes for you, and it'll never happen. You just have to do it yourself. Stop putting things off, because the more you put things off the more painful and difficult it will get. If you are watching this video and saying I tried or I can't or something similar, then you absolutely need to re-watch this video 2 or 3 times and implement the information shared into your life. It is time to stop trying and start doing. Now, let us look at how you can unleash your personal development potential. You eventually reach a point in your life when you're ready for change and a whole bunch of information that'll help you unleash your personal development potential. Until then, something can stare at you right under your nose but you don't see it. For instance, when you look at a painting, you can't really appreciate it when it's just an inch away from your face. But if you look at it from a little further back, you'll have a clearer vision of the whole artwork. Most people tend to only think of seeking advice for self-help and personal growth when everything gets worse. For example, take the following scenario. Try placing your finger in a pot of scalding hot water. What happens? You take it out pretty quick. Why? Because you can't tolerate sudden change in your environment, the water's hot temperature. But try placing your finger in lukewarm water and then turn the gas stove on. Wait until the water reaches a certain temperature, then you'll start thinking, ooh, it's a bit warm in there. Then you'll finally remove your finger. Generally speaking, people usually behave more like the second example above. We learn our lessons when we experience actual pain. Today, Shannon thinks Clark hates her. The next day, Chris walks up to her and tells her he hates her. Shannon stays the same and doesn't mind what her friends say. On the third day, she learns that Kimberly and Nathan also can't stand her. Shannon doesn't realize at once the importance and the need for self-improvement until the entire community hates her. We finally see the warning signs and signals when things get rough and tough. When do we realize that we need to go on a diet? When our jeans and shirts don't fit us anymore. When do we stop eating or reduce the amounts of sweets we eat? When all of our teeth start to rot and visits to the dentist become more frequent. When do we realize that we need to stop smoking? When our lungs have gone bad and our voice starts croaking. When do we pray and ask for help? When we realize that we just might die tomorrow. Most of us only learn about unleashing our personal development potential when the whole world is crashing down around us. Our situations prove uneasy to change, but those situations become more painful when we continue refusing to change them. Change will happen, like it or not. At one point or another, you're going to experience different turning points in your life. And you're going to eventually unleash your potential for personal development, not because the world says so, not because your friends nag you, but because you realize it's for your own good. Happy people don't just accept change, they embrace it. Now, you don't have to feel tremendous heat before realizing the need for self-improvement. Unleashing your potential means freeing yourself from the cage of thought that it's just the way I am. Such a poor excuse for people only feeds fear and resistance to change. Most of us program our minds like computers. For instance, Jessica repeatedly tells everyone that she's afraid to be around groups of people. She hears her mom, her dad, her sister, her teacher say the same thing about her to other people. And over the years, that's what Jessica comes to believe. She believes it truly is her story. And what happens? Every time a great crowd gathers at her house, in school, and in the community, she tends to step back, shy away and lock herself up in a room. Jessica doesn't just believe her story, she actually lives it. Personal development may not be everybody's cup of tea. But if you look at things from a different point of view, you might have greater chances of enjoying the whole process instead of sitting back and counting the days until you're fully improved, and those days will never come anyway. 3 sessions a week at the gym results in a healthier life. Going out with friends and peers helps you take a step back from work and unwind. And just when you're enjoying the whole process of unleashing your personal development potential, you realize you're beginning to take things easier and become happier. We have come to the end of this inspiring presentation. How was it for you? If you have benefited from the information shared just now, please leave a comment below this video, share it and give it a thumbs up. Also remember to subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you will be the first to be notified when we upload new videos in the future. You have been a nice and attentive viewer. Keep up the good work and have a safe and peaceful day now.